Good morning, everybody. Hi, it's Dory. I am back for an update. I have been slacking in the update department. I kind of stopped doing updates regularly when the kids were off for summer vacation. Now they are all in school. All four of my littles that I have at home are in school full time. But I have been very busy. My husband is still home. He has not shipped off yet. He has 27 days before he leaves with the military, which I am dreading. As exciting as it is for us and how how we have been waiting for this day, I definitely am not looking forward to it. As the time ticks on, I feel myself getting a little bit depressed, a little bit, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it, but definitely, I am going to be very sad. I'm going to be very emotional. I'm trying to rein in the emotions now since he still has 27 days with us. I'm trying to prepare the kids as best as I can for during the holidays. I also am trying to not get into a depression as I know many people can, and not want to just shelter myself in the house and kind of feel sorry for myself or whatever. So I have been going to the gym every day. Today I didn't go. I kind of feel, I don't know, I feel overwhelmed all of a sudden. I don't know why. I don't have a lot going on. We share a vehicle and my husband has our truck, which, as you guys know from past videos, was given us a lot of mechanical issues, a lot of things. We fixed it, then my husband hit a pole, but it has since been fixed. Praise God that it was even able to be fixed. And so he has it at work, and he works very early in the morning, and he's home around 10 a.m. But he also has a couple of side jobs he's doing for the next couple weeks. And then he's on vacation. Ironically, God worked it out perfect where we chose his vacation to be the week before he ships out, which was totally God because we picked it before we even knew that he was joining the military. And so the next couple weeks, we're sharing the vehicle. And so if I go to the gym, my mom usually picks up my 4-year-old and myself. We bring her to preschool, drop her off, and then my mom brings me to the gym. Today, though, I am incorporating something new, and that is after the gym, I am going to my eldest son. My oldest child got married September 1st. Yay! I have a new daughter-in-law. And so I'm going to his house. They have a lot of horses. They live on a farm. It takes me about 25-30 minutes to get there. And it's gorgeous. And so today, when my husband gets home from work before he leaves to go to his other side job, I am going to take the truck and head over there. I am going to feed the horses for them while they're both working full time. The horses, they have about 12 horses. They definitely do not have enough time in a day to take care of 12 horses and ride them and socialize them. And so I figured I absolutely adore horses. I have been around horses for most of my life, although during all of my obese adult life, I have not been able to ride one. I have yet to get on their horses. We just haven't had a time yet, but I'm looking forward to the day that that does happen. But for now, I'm just going over to feed them and socialize them and give them the snack while everyone's at work. So I'm looking forward to that. And so today the plan was my mom was going to drop me off at the gym. My husband was going to pick me up. I would bring him home. I would go to the store, get the stuff for the horses, go off, feed the horses, figure out whatever else I'm going to do before picking up the kids from school. But for some reason, after I dropped my 4-year-old off, I just felt like this huge weight on my shoulders of stress from having to stop at the store and get the apples and carrots as a treat for the horses, and my husband coming to get me at the gym and how that's all going to work for the time. And so I just opted to come home instead of going to the gym. which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna feel guilt-ridden about it. I know in the past I would guilt myself up for not going to the gym, but I have been very good at the gym. I didn't go yesterday because my friend who I go with had asked me to bring her to some of her appointments. She is actually a surrogate mom, and her first try, she is pregnant. So it's very exciting. She is, the prospective parents live in New York City. She lives here with us, near us. Her husband's in the military, so they move often. But she's been here for a couple of years, about 2.5 years. So I have grown to just love them and love their children. And so she has always dreamed of being a surrogate and making someone else's dream come true who cannot have children. And so she went through the whole, the whole thing with getting herself checked out and her husband and needles and blood work and lawyers and contracts and everything else. And the first try, and she is pregnant. So I took her to her doctor appointment yesterday for blood work and stuff like that. And so anyhow, so we didn't go to the gym yesterday. I went on Monday. I actually went twice on Monday. I went Monday in the morning, but I had to leave abruptly because my husband needed to be picked up from work. And so I didn't feel like I really did a whole lot. And so I went back with my husband on Monday during the day. And that was great. We worked out on some upper body stuff. And then we went on the treadmill and I actually ran. That was the first time that I've really run, not for a long time. I definitely don't want to mislead anybody that I can run for long periods of time, because I can't. I would love to attain that at some point. So I will run for a little while, and maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and then I stop and I go back to just a fast pace, and then I run again for the same amount of time and then go back. And so I did that about 5-6 times on Monday. Got a great workout out, sweated a lot. And so anyhow, so that was good. Tuesday I didn't get to go because I was running her to the doctor, and then today I didn't go because I just feel overwhelmed. I think it really has a lot to do with my husband leaving and kind of trying to find my place in like a schedule type thing. Like, what will I do when the kids are in school and he's not here, and how many things can I put into my schedule, volunteer work, or going to see the horses, and how that's going to all fit in and how I'm going to do with that. And I think I'm going to do fine. It's just kind of getting to there. I think the last 27 days, as I'm counting down every day, I feel like I have a lot of stuff that I got to get ready. I'm definitely preparing myself for that weekend before he ships. He ships out on Tuesday. I do not know the specifics of what time his flight leaves. So if you guys can pray for his flight, that it's a earlier flight in the day, maybe about 11 o'clock. That would be great. His parents are going to come here. They live in New York City. They are actually going to be moving a week after him down to North Carolina. We are in Massachusetts, so it's only a 3-hour drive to get to his parents' house. But they will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they are going to retire there, which makes it kind of a double blow for us for holidays this year, because my husband will not be here with our 4 children. And then my in-laws that we used to go into New York City for Christmas will also not be here. And so I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I'm definitely trying to make plans around here. It might just be low key for the kids, which I'm sure is fine. Or, hey, we may go to Charlotte for Christmas. I have no idea what the future holds. But in any event, I kind of wanted to share with you guys just my my kind of emotional things surrounding him leaving, and the gym and weight and all that. I know we went to a farmer's market this past Saturday, and I picked up a couple of bottles of wine. I love homemade wine, white wine, sweet wine. So I picked up some peach wine and some blueberry wine. And it was delicious. My husband and I had a glass of wine every night before bed this past week, which the bottles only lasted 4 days. It was 2 nights with one flavor, 2 nights with the other flavor, and then they're gone, and we didn't go back and buy any more. I wanted to see how it was going to help me sleep, because I will go to sleep around 9:30, 10 o'clock every night, but I'm up at like 3, 4 a.m. when he leaves for work. And so I wanted to see if the wine would help. The first night it helped. Second, third, fourth night did not help. But my husband has asked something that he is very nervous about, is he has asked that while he is gone, I do not start buying wine and drinking wine by myself here, because he is very nervous that he will return to a alcoholic when he gets home, because I will have more time on my hands. I don't work. I do have my lactation cookie business from my home. I'm not sure how busy I'm going to be when he's gone. I do have something in the pipeline that is coming up. There is a guy by the name of Jamie Grayson. He is known as the Baby Guy NYC. He is an amazing man. He works sometimes with celebrities, sometimes just regular people like us, choosing the best baby care type things, baby equipment. He travels around the world trying to educate people about car seat safety and just a bunch of different things. He just is an all-around guy. He's amazing. I love him. His sister is amazing as well. Her name is Jennifer. We have worked together in the past with my business. As I said, I make lactation cookies. The name of my business is Milk Boosters. So that's milkboosters.com. And I make these delicious, organic, nutritious lactation cookies that help a breastfeeding mom make more milk. They contain galactagogues, and they do not contain breast milk. I know that was a confusing thing in the beginning. I started my business in 2011 when I was nursing my second to my last child, and needed to produce more milk. And so I have helped parents of singletons, triplets, and twins successfully nurse their children to a year and beyond using our cookies. And so with that being said, there is something on the pipeline that we are entering into with the Baby Guy and his sister Jennifer. They have a new website that is launching called Guidance Guide, and it basically is going to be everything parent, from clothing to lactation cookies to equipment and everything in between. And there's going to be reviews from people and honest opinions, and it's just going to be a great resource. And so they are going to be launching this about a week or so after the ABC show in I think it's in Colorado. No, maybe it's in Vegas. I think it may be in Vegas, but in any event, we have partnered with them. So I don't know exactly how much business this will bring me, and it may not bring me any business, but we will see. When I partnered with them a couple of times ago, we made a lot of money within 24 hours, thousands of dollars for my business. So I do have friends on the standby to help me to be able to produce all the cookies and all that we need in the event that this takes off great. So anyways, that's that. That's on a side note of what I will do while he's gone if it takes off. So otherwise, I'm going to probably get a job right down the street, maybe at the Dunkin' Donuts at the corner or something, just to occupy a couple of days during the week. So yeah, so that's that. I definitely, yeah, I don't know. That's really it. There's not really a lot going on. I will let you know that, let me let you know my stats. If you're new here, please feel welcomed to my channel. So I am 46 years old. I am 5'4". My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds. I may have exceeded that when I was pregnant with my last child, or maybe the one before that, but I was 350 non-pregnant weight. I was 300.5 at my surgery date, which was September 12th, 2016. I just had my 2-year surgery, 2 years, and my 2-year follow-up at my surgeon's office, which was the video before here. I kind of went into detail what they had told me. And so today I am 176.5. I did get down to 169.6. That was my lowest that I've seen adult weight or on this journey after surgery. I definitely feel like I can get back down there. I know after I saw the 169.6, which was the middle of last month, almost a month ago, I went to the store and I purchased some nuts. And, you know, they talk about in the community sometimes just certain foods that will cause you to slide. They're called slider foods. Or some foods that will just kind of trigger things in you. And for me, unfortunately, as much as I love nuts, I want nuts all the time. Unfortunately for me, I can't have nuts because I don't know my limit. Even the little packs of them that are 100-calorie packs or whatever per serving packs, if I buy a case of those, I'm just going to keep opening up packs and more packs and more packs. And so nuts for me are my slider food, my addiction food, my abusive food that I can easily abuse. Nuts are the thing that have to be measured out in 1-ounce bags. I have tried that before. I was successful one time when I did it, and not successful another time, so I can't buy them. I want them so bad. I crave them. Right now, I want to chew them and bite them, and I love them, and I want some right now. Honest feelings here. So I don't buy them. So after I weighed the 169.6, I went off the rails, like Ozzy says, driving crazy train of nuts, open them up, eat. And these, I'm talking about the ones I get from BJ's, a big, huge thing. I think I ate the whole thing in 3 days. 3 days, probably 2-3 days. Yeah. So anyhow, so after I ate those, I gained back a few pounds, and then I had my cycle, or what was supposed to be my cycle. As I said in one of my previous videos, I had an IUD put in about 5 to 6 weeks ago. And so from that, I gained a couple pounds here, a couple pounds there. So today I weighed in at 176.5. I was 175 yesterday. I know before bed last night, I ate some vanilla wafers with peanut butter. I was craving peanut butter. That is my downfall, peanuts and peanut butter nuts. That taste, if there's something out there, you guys, that you can recommend that would satisfy that need in my life, that would be great. Comment below. Let me know. I'm always open to new type things and foods and things of that nature. So yeah, so that's really it. I am trying to, tomorrow my oldest daughter moved back in. I don't know if I've ever said that. She had lived here before off and on so many times. This time though is different, thankfully. I have her in a different bedroom on the 2nd floor than she was before. Before she was on the 1st floor, which I felt like we were just in each other's way all the time, and it just was not good. So she is on the 2nd floor with all of our other bedrooms, and the bedroom that's on the 1st floor still is my office, and my cats enjoy that room, and it's just a nice relaxing room if we want to go in there, which I'll probably make it into a TV room possibly at some point. But anyways, yeah, so she's home now, and so tomorrow she is leaving for Arizona. She is in her best friend's wedding. And so she is flying out of Logan in Boston to Arizona for a few days. And so I was going to bring her to the airport, but it just doesn't work with my schedule. 2 of my kids have open house tomorrow, so they have a half a day plus open house. And on Friday, I'm very busy. I'm watching my friend, a really good friend from church. She has a son who is in foster care, and she is trying to adopt him. So it's not her biological son. He is in foster care. And so she has had him now for about 9 months, and she is trying to adopt him. And so hopefully that works out, because I love him. I love him so much. And so I'm his designated Corey checked person who does childcare for him and takes him and stuff like that for my friend and her husband. And so I'm his TT. I love him. My little nephew. He's like, TT, I love you. Well, I love him too. Anyhow, so I have him most of the day on Friday. I will be able to go to the gym during the day tomorrow and Friday. So yeah, so that's that. I mean, there's really not a lot. Yeah, I'm just kind of gearing up for my husband to go. We're having a see you later party on October 28th after church at our church building. So I just kind of have to put decorations together the day before. One of my daughters is having her 9th birthday. Her birthday is October 26th. So I'm going to try to have something maybe a couple days before that or on her day. All the kids have their favorite dinner we make. We have cake, we have stuff like that. Normally we go out and have big birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese and stuff, but we're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to have a family type, maybe close friend type thing here. So yeah, so that's really what I'm doing. I'm just concentrating on trying to get money to pay bills, to pay everything up to what it needs to be for him to leave and feel like he left and he doesn't have to worry about anything while he's gone. So yeah, if you guys can keep him in your prayers, he ships out October 30th from, I believe it's going to be from Hartford, Connecticut at Bradley International Airport. Please pray that his flight goes out about 11 o'clock or so I can get the kids off to school and his parents and I can bring him to the airport and drop him off. And I pray that that goes good. I know I will be a basket case coming home from there. My in-laws will bring me back home and then they will shortly after leave. And then, you know, the kids come home that day and we are just back into our routine. That is on a Tuesday that he ships and he will be done basic training December 27th through December 30th is his, they have like an airman's run, coin ceremony and all that stuff. And so if you could pray that I will be able to get a ticket and a place to stay and a rental car while I am out there. His parents will also be joining me when he graduates. And then January 1st, he goes right away to tech school at Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas. And he will be there until April, the middle of April of 2019. And then he comes home and then starts work at the base here for 90 days. Please pray for all the things that surround it for us, him leaving, him coming back, him transitioning, the PT physicals that are there, him being able to meet all the criteria, the tests, the things that he is learning at tech school, for, I mean, everything, for the kids, for the holidays, for me being able to afford to get out there to see him graduate, and while he's in tech school to be able to go spend some time with him, even if it's just one time during those months that he's there. Please pray for his spirituality, pray for God to help him to feel loved and that everything here is going great, to help us to be able to have FaceTime often once he's in tech school, and for his going away party and just everything. I know there's so many different things to pray for, but I so appreciate you guys praying because I know God listens to us and he helps us and he is there for us and he has angels that surround us and keep us protected. And so, yeah, and my church family is amazing. And so I'm not really worried about having help here. Just pray for everything that happens from here on out. And I'll be praying for all of you. And I love you and thank you for the support. And any questions, post them below. See you guys later.